Okay, Kansas State head coach Jerome Tang is here with Doug McDaniel and David N'Guessan. Coach, can you get us started with some general comments about the game?
I got you. First of all, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the blessing of being able to lead this program and live life with these young men. Man, I just wanted to be able to spend one more day with them, man. That was my whole goal. Can we just go one more day? And it's never easy when the season ends. Either way, I think I've only been really happy at the end of one season, and because you never wanted to end, not because of the outcome, it's because of the end of the relationships, and because the team's never the same the next year. And so, man, just super thankful for the time I've got to spend with all these guys. And, Baylor played better than we did tonight, and they deserve all the credit.
Okay, please remember to raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. Give us your name and your affiliation. Let's go here on the second row on the left.
Coach Vahe Gregorian, Kansas City Star. What did you try to get across to the team afterwards? I know it's an emotional time.
That I love them. It's been a joy to coach them and to have them call me coach. This year, we've learned that one of the definitions for coach is a vehicle that takes people from one place to the next safely. And my job this year was to get them from where they were at to where they wanted to go safely. And it's a journey. I don't know that we got there fully, but for the rest of my life and theirs, they can call me coach, and I can be someone that helps them get there. So, I just want them to know they're loved.
It's here on the right, Coach.
Coach, Kevin Fielder from EMA Online. I know we've talked about finding a little bit more consistency on offense and having guys score a little bit more consistently. What can you do to sort of prioritize that?
Yeah. You think I really want to talk about that right now? I mean, I know it might be important to you, but it's not important to me right now. What's important to me is how these guys feel, that they leave here. David playing his last game in a K-State uniform, that he leaves here knowing that he's appreciated and he is loved, right? And I'll deal with that other stuff later. That's not very important right now.
In terms of David playing his last game, how much has he meant to this program?
I'll go to that word consistency that you asked about. He's been so consistent as a human being, showing up every day and working really hard and to get better, and caring with a big heart and representing our university. Model student, model citizen, terrific son, and man, I'm so proud that he calls me coach.
Other questions for the Wildcats? Yeah, we got one on the camera deck, Coach.
Coach Mackenzie Nelson, KSHB 41. Just what's your message to these guys as you send them off to whatever the next chapter is in their lives?
That one day we're going to look back on this season that we had and the ups and downs and everything that took place, and we're going to be able to say, man, that's why God had me go through what I went through. And it's prepared them for something next. And we don't know what it is, but they'll know when it happens. And I asked them to make sure they send me a text. I hope I'm live. They send me a text, say, Coach, remember when we went through this and this? That's what I learned, and now I'm handling this situation. And so, you can have struggle and success at the same time. And I love the fact that I've seen these guys have success in the midst of the struggles.
Doug, what have you learned from David in your short time here so far?
Really how to be a leader. He's told me a lot. He helped me grow up a lot. And, he leads by example. So, he doesn't have to talk a lot. You could just tell by the way he carries himself, and you could pick up little things from him. And, he just walked me as a brother, we bond a lot off the court, so it's a joy playing with him, and I'm gonna miss him. But it's not the end for us for sure.
Coach, for some of the guys who can return next year, what do you hope they learn from guys like David and Coleman who have sort of led the program this year?
Well, Dave's an example of a young man who stayed in the same program for 3 years and went from a role player to a star and an all-conference guy, and that if you trust the process and you stick with it and you committed, that it can happen.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.